Good morning everyone, and welcome to another Ruislip Lido Railway video. We're here at Willow Lawn again for another platform works update. We did one 2 weeks ago. I was intending to do one last Sunday, but not much had changed, but there's a bit more to report this time round, so we'll go and have a walk around and see what's been done. This report's going to form over 2 days, Sunday morning at the moment, and then on Wednesday in the week I'll come down and see what other progress we've made. But as I say, we'll walk around now and see what they've done over the last couple of weeks. The first thing of note, as you can see here, is where our services manhole was, which brings power and water across the lawn behind me into the manhole. They've dug out the side and put cables in and a duct in and more water pipe through a trench which they've covered over, and I'll just pan round. It goes under the ground here and up into what will be the platform up there. The ground's quite uneven at the moment, but that's for us to put lighting bollards in and have other power outlets and provide water, possibly for in the future another water tower if Mad Bess ever needs to be stabled over here for a long time. We're at the Willow Lawn turntable end of the platform, and they've obviously marked a white line here in a sort of L shape, and I believe that's going to be the outline of where the crossing ends and migrates into the platform. So I think that's just some loose markings to give the contractors an idea of how big to make that area, which will be the right hand turn up onto the platform. So we'll see if that ends out being made as per that line, hopefully perhaps later on this week when I come down on Wednesday. As you can see here, you can see the marking tape for the water and the cables that run underground on the left hand side of the platform edge. They're buried, you know, a couple of feet underneath there. They've also built up the crushed concrete in the middle to a higher height, possibly I think near enough to the full height, which they've got to just level it off. And as you can probably tell, they've finished both walls, both sides, and put the coping stones on the top, which look really smart even though they haven't finished the middle of the platform, and it's nice and dead straight. So they've worked hard this week to get that done, and things are starting to move on now. So here's a better illustration of the change level from the first level of crushed concrete up to the stuff they've put on this week, and you can see the white dot in the central picture. That's going to be one of the lighting, low-level lighting bollards. There's going to be a number of these down the middle of the platform, and they've buried the cable with the loop leading out so that we can wire them in, or they can wire them in. And as I say, there's a number of these down the platform, both in front of me here and behind me as well. So I think that's something they're going to carry on with this week. I'm not sure how many there are, but these will only be used very infrequently when we perhaps have some late evening running, or like at Christmas where we run into the dark and it gets dark early in the winter. So that's what those are for. I've come up to the other end of the platform now, and we're now facing back towards the turntable up in the distance up there, and you can clearly see that that's where the ducting and the water pipe comes out and the cable run ends. There's not too much that's been going on this end of the platform really. They've built the slope down to where the cross walkway is going to be, which is going to join across there and connect up with the platform the other side, and that's all yet to do. So they've got to do that both ends, and I gather they'll try and work on that this week, with hopefully getting tarmac down on Thursday. So we won't see that Wednesday when I come down, but that's it for now, and we'll catch up on Wednesday. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ruislip Lido Railway. It's now Wednesday morning, 20th of October. The previous clips you've just seen were what was done on Sunday, just gone, and we're back, and the guys have been getting on working, making the cross pathways from the platform. You see they're still building that at the moment. So you can see over the far side they've actually added some edging in off the slopes of the platform, and then you make a right turn, and they're now making the pathway across the track, and that'll all be tarmacked in. And then down here where I'm standing, they've got to come down from the sleeper height just in front of the barrow and grade it down to floor level just by the gate on the left hand side. So as you can see where they've got their string line here, this is going to be the finished level of the edging, which is the same height as the sleeper just in front of it. So it grades out up to there where the current platform level is, and that's just to hold the tarmac back. And then the other side of that line, they're going to regrade the tarmac. It's going to be a funny slope down towards the gate there, but also taking into the gradient, lessen the gradient on the side there, coming down off the platform, because it's a come off the platform and a left turn out of the gate. So got a bit of grading work to do there, and they've also dug out over here in the hole, ready to put edging down that side just in front of the fence there, which will match the edging that's just across there. So I'm now looking at the turntable. If you're wondering why the platform edging stops and then goes to the edging for the tarmac and it goes at an angle, that's mainly because we've got to curve the track round where the digger bucket is on the right hand side, curve it round up to match the turntable. Otherwise, if they made it square, it'd leave us a lot less room between the bank on the right hand side where the pallets are to make the curve onto the turntable. So they've relieved that a little bit, and it's still plenty wide enough for people to come down with bikes, buggies, pushchairs and turn left and go across the track. So it'll all look good when it's tarmac's laid, and we'll wander out the other end and see what they've done up there. So we're now at the other end, at the Hayes Hill end, and in a similar fashion to the turntable end, you can see the slope down off the platform height, and they've turned it into edging and made the edging that goes across the track for the walkway. This is not going to be a passenger walkway as such, it's really more for us to get stuff across the middle platform. There's our gate over there, and but it still be done to the same standard. And the other side of the second track in the distance there is quite a steep drop, so we're going to have a look at that in a minute and see what they've got to do over there. Sorry if there's any wind noise. We're now over the other side of the track. We were over there at the opposite side, and so they've got to build this up. You can see it's where the sleeper wall is holding the ballast up. That's actually about half a foot, 6-7 inches drop. So they've got to build that up and then bring the tarmac from the end of the platform. They remove that piece of fencing in the distance there, and edging round to join up with the walkway across the track there. I think they're also going to replace the 3 panels of fencing in a similar style to what you can see in the distance there. So they are cracking on now. They're working up there, as you can see, and that's it for this update. We'll come back next week, and they tell me tarmac is going down on Friday, so hopefully we'll see quite a lot of progress next weekend. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.